Long ago, in the golden age of Sriwijaya, a sacred artifact was created, the Dharma Stupa, a magnificent golden statue that symbolized the spiritual heart of the empire. It was not just a mere object of worship, but a relic believed to contain immense supernatural power, capable of blessing rulers, protecting the empire, and ensuring the prosperity of its people. Legends tell that the Dharma Stupa was forged from pure gold, sourced from the rivers of Sumatra, where the finest treasures of the land could be found. But it was not the gold itself that made it extraordinary. Buddhist monks, said to have attained enlightenment, infused the stupa with divine energy through sacred chants and rituals that lasted for years. Some believe that the Dharma Stupa contained the relics of an ancient Buddhist teacher, possibly one of the disciples of Gautama Buddha himself. This made it not just a symbol of faith, but a vessel of pure spiritual energy, revered by monks and kings alike. Others say that it was a gift from the heavens, appearing in a vision to a Srivijayan ruler who had devoted his life to spreading the teachings of Buddhism. Regardless of its true origins, the Dharma Stupa was placed in Srivijaya's grandest temple, a structure that stood at the heart of the empire's capital. Here kings would meditate before it, seeking divine wisdom before making important decisions. But the stupa was also believed to possess another, more mysterious power. It could choose the rightful ruler of Sriwijaya. Whenever a new king was to be crowned, he would stand before the Dharma Stupa and recite the ancient prayers. If he was worthy, the golden statue would supposedly glow with an ethereal light, signifying divine approval. If unworthy, the light would remain dim, and misfortune would follow the ruler's reign. For centuries, the Dharma Stupa remained the heart of Srivijaya's spiritual and political power, a treasure that no invader dared to touch. But as history would soon show, even the most sacred relics could not escape the passage of time. The Dharma Stupa was not just a religious symbol. It was a relic that guided Srivijaya's greatest rulers, shaping the destiny of the empire for centuries. Many kings who ruled Sriwijaya believed that the stupa's divine energy gave them the wisdom and strength to expand their empire, maintain harmony, and repel threats from foreign powers. One of the first and most revered rulers to use the Dharma Stupa's power was Dapunta Hyang Sri Jayanasa, the legendary founder of Sriwijaya. Before embarking on his great Siddhayatra, a sacred journey to expand his kingdom, it is said that he meditated before the stupa for 7 days. He emerged with visions of his future conquests, allowing him to lead his fleet to victory and establish Sriwijaya as a dominant force in Southeast Asia. During the reign of Balaputra Dewa, the Dharma Stupa played another crucial role. Known for his diplomatic prowess and strong connections with India, Balaputra Dewa ensured that Sriwijaya remained a major center of Buddhist learning. He often invited monks from Nalanda University to meditate before the sacred relic, believing that its divine energy could strengthen the empire's spiritual and political influence across Asia. The stupa was also said to have protected Sriwijaya from destruction more than once. During the reign of Sri Mara Vijayatungavarman, invaders attempted to breach the capital and plunder its treasures. But as they approached the temple where the Dharma Stupa was housed, mysterious events occurred. Thick fog covered the city, disorienting the enemy forces, and strange golden lights appeared in the sky. The invaders fled in fear, believing that Srivijaya's gods had sent them a warning. But even the power of the Dharma Stupa could not stop the empire's ultimate fate. As time passed, Srivijaya's enemies grew stronger, and its golden age began to fade. By the 11th century, Sriwijaya found itself under attack from powerful foreign enemies, the greatest of which was the Chola Empire of South India. In 1025 CE, Rajendra Chola launched a massive naval invasion, striking Srivijaya's heart and devastating its once thriving cities. As the Chola forces stormed the capital, monks and royal guards rushed to protect the Dharma Stupa. They knew that if the sacred artifact fell into enemy hands, Sriwijaya would lose not only its power, but also its divine protection. According to some accounts, the Cholas succeeded in seizing the stupa, taking it back to Thanjavur, India, where it was placed within a temple as a war prize. If this story is true, then the golden stupa may still be hidden somewhere in an ancient South Indian shrine, far from its homeland. However, another legend claims that the Dharma Stupa was never taken, but instead hidden by loyal monks who escaped the burning city. They carried the sacred relic deep into the jungles of Sumatra, burying it in a secret temple where only the most devoted seekers could find it. Some even believe that the stupa was broken into pieces and scattered across different Buddhist monasteries, ensuring that its divine energy would never be used by the wrong hands. To this day, the true fate of the Dharma Stupa remains one of history's greatest mysteries. The legend of the Dharma Stupa continues to grow, its mystery deepening with each passing century. Stories passed down through generations speak of the immense power that once radiated from this sacred relic, a power so great that it was said to bring enlightenment to those who truly understood its meaning. Ancient texts describe it as a beacon of divine energy, capable of connecting the mortal world to the spiritual realm. The monks of Sriwijaya, who dedicated their lives to preserving the teachings of Buddhism, believed that the Dharma Stupa held the essence of their faith, a tangible link to the wisdom of the past. Some believed that those who meditated in its presence could unlock hidden knowledge, seeing visions of past lives or even glimpses of the future. The true significance of the Dharma Stupa went beyond its material form. It was not merely a golden artifact, it was a representation of the kingdom's devotion to knowledge, peace, and spiritual enlightenment. Kings and monks alike revered it, understanding that its presence in Sriwijaya symbolized divine favor and legitimacy. As long as the Dharma Stupa remained within the kingdom's borders, Sriwijaya was believed to be under the protection of higher forces, immune to the chaos of the outside world. When invaders threatened, the people turned to the stupa for guidance, believing that its divine power would protect them from harm. There were even whispers that those who sought to harm Sriwijaya would suffer strange misfortunes, as if the stupa itself repelled those with ill intentions. Despite its sacred status, the Dharma Stupa was not immune to the turmoil of history. When Srivijaya's influence began to wane and foreign powers cast their eyes upon its wealth, the guardians of the stupa faced an impossible decision. They knew that if the relic fell into the hands of outsiders, it could be misused or destroyed. Some records suggest that the monks took extreme measures to protect it, sealing it within a hidden chamber deep beneath a forgotten temple, ensuring that only the worthy would ever find it again. Others believe that it was smuggled away, carried by the last loyal monks of Sriwijaya to a faraway land where it could be kept safe from destruction. There are theories that the Dharma Stupa's disappearance coincided with the decline of Sriwijaya itself. Some historians argue that when the stupa vanished, the kingdom's divine protection weakened, making it vulnerable to attacks from rival kingdoms. Could it be that Srivijaya's downfall was not merely a result of military defeats, but a consequence of losing its most sacred treasure? Many who believe in the power of the Dharma Stupa suggest that its presence was the key to Srivijaya's prosperity, and without it, the kingdom could no longer sustain its greatness. Modern-day explorers and spiritual seekers continue to search for the lost Dharma Stupa, believing that if it were to be rediscovered, it could bring about a new era of enlightenment. Some claim to have seen visions of it in dreams, hidden beneath layers of earth and stone, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself once more. Others believe that its energy still lingers in the places where it once stood, guiding those who seek the truth toward its location. Yet, despite the countless expeditions and archaeological efforts, the Dharma Stupa remains elusive, its final resting place shrouded in mystery. Though the physical location of the Dharma Stupa remains a mystery, its legacy still lives on. The belief in its divine power continues to inspire spiritual seekers and historians alike, reminding the world of Srivijaya's golden age. Some say that when the rightful heir of Sriwijaya rises, the Dharma Stupa will reveal itself, marking the return of the empire's lost greatness. Others believe that it has already been found, but its discovery has been kept a secret, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Could the Dharma Stupa still exist, hidden in a forgotten temple? Or has it been lost forever, swallowed by the passage of time? Regardless of its fate, the legend of the Dharma Stupa will never be forgotten. It remains a symbol of spiritual power, royal authority, and the enduring mystery of Sriwijaya, a golden relic that may one day shine once more.